Spider-Man. Alright, so we're gonna start off with Spider-Man 3. This is my favorite movie, strictly off nostalgia. I gotta say that. I just don't understand in the movies why Peter never had the hoes. Look at Ultimate Spider-Man. The nigga had every bitch he wanted. He didn't have to settle for useless. Hold on, that's the wrong useless. Alright, he didn't have to settle for useless 2.0. And you know what? In this movie, he actually cuffed fine shit. He just fumbled it. So we finna cut straight to the point where he want a wife useless. So Peter goes to Aunt May's house. They start chopping it up and she end up giving him a ring that Uncle Ben gave to her. So Peter accepts the ring and starts to head out on his motorbike or whatever the hell you call that useless piece of shit. That's useless 3.0. And then Harry came out of nowhere and straight speared him like Roman Reigns, putting Peter in the air, taking advantage of him, hitting him with that left, right, good night. So Peter ends up sonic swaying Harry, straight jumping off of him and shooting his web fluid right at his face. Now peep game, in Sam Raimi's universe, his web fluid is actually organic. So where is it coming from? I guess Riley Reid ain't the only one catching a facial. So it seems like Harry ain't locked in with Diddy, cause he straight cuts Peter Webb and kick him right into a wall of an apartment building. Now peep game, imagine living in Manhattan with any superheroes. Straight devastating. My car insurance already high enough. Imagine the Avengers fighting somebody and they pick up my car to use it as a missile. Man, that's straight devastating. But you know Harry rich anyway, so he don't care. So after throwing Peter into somebody's expensive apartment inside of New York, he decides to push up on him and punch the motherfucking apartment. And better yet, it gets worse. So after Peter tried to use talk no jutsu, Harry still wasn't feeling it. So he grabs the wall and throws it off the building. And I could bet in a place like New York, they would make the tenant pay for what they gotta fix because it's the evil world we live in. And at the same time, I can't really be mad at Harry. He trying to get that get back for his father. But at the same time, Harry, Peter the one that did it. The apartment person didn't do it, and you also threw the wall off the building. So where is it gonna fall? In the street. What else is in the street? Cars. Man, my car insurance finna go up just because you mad? Man, hell nah. See, Harry's one of them kids from high school that say when I get mad all I see is red. But the difference is he is proving it. This man proceeds to punch the wall to break it in many pieces. Peter tried to get out that jam. Too damn bad. Harry punched this man in the stomach, sent him flying. And then he proceeds to press triangle to hit him with that Sparking Zero aerial combat move. Straight using instant transmission to hit him from every which way. And then he pressed R1 square to use that Sparking Zero grab and he dragged him all across the apartment buildings, fucking up everybody's rent. And then proceeds to throw him through a work building. Now actually, Harry, I agree with you on this one. Make them companies pay. While flying through the company building, Peter almost loses the ring, but he had to lock in real quick. Harry put this motherfucker in a full Nelson, but Peter wasn't having that. He gave Harry some more of that Riley Reid treatment. Straight to the face. Then proceeds to press R1 square to do a Sparking Zero grab and throw Harry off the hoverboard. Peter starts chasing the ring and he almost didn't grab it, but you know, he had to get some of that plot armor, so he got the ring. Wow. And then Harry proceeds to make everybody's life worse by knocking off some pipes on top of the building. Like, we gotta have a sit down with this man. I know your dad just died and I know that killer right in front of him, but you don't have to fuck up other people's lives. Like he's just doing it for no reason. So being the bitch that Peter is, he tucked his tail and started running from Harry. Like he can't beat this nigga ass. You know what? While we on this subject, I'm so tired of everybody thinking that Spider-Man not him. If you actually read the comic books, Cuz is holding back the whole time. Like if you ask me personally, Steve Rogers will not beat Peter, and I put that on everything I love. And like I said before, y'all know I'm a little delusional, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here. Batman cannot beat Steve. Hold on, wrong nigga. Batman cannot beat Spider-Man, and I put that on everything I love. If y'all wanna argue, we can argue, cause man, I could do this all day. All right, now back to the video. Now what the hell we were talking about? Yeah, okay. This man Peter done tucked his tail and started running from Harry like a pure bitch. But Harry ain't having none of that. Just like them YNs, that man hoverboard must got a 392 engine up in there, cause he straight hawked his ass down. But being a straight scary, spineless, limp dick, simp, beta male bitch that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is, which is one of my favorite Spider-Mans by the way. But being a pure bitch, this man decided to go into an alley that's tighter than some nun cooch, if you get what I'm trying to say. But we all know Harry don't care about none of that. He turned the hover scat sideways and started going through the alley that's tighter than some nun-cooch. So Harry gets up close to Peter and starts swinging his futuristic sword. I know his dad would be proud. Peter started doing some crazy but straight cold parkour moves to get away from him. Harry didn't care about that. He jumped up in the air over all those poles. Thank God he actually cared about the civilians. But he jumped over the pole straight trying to hit Peter in his shit. And then Harry pulled out some futuristic 2099 grenades that when you throw them, they turn into like bat looking things. Fuck Batman. They turn into like bat looking things and they actually go attack the target. So they end up finding Peter and ripping straight through his clothes without his consent. I always knew Harry had that P. Diddy in him. I seen it from day one. But evidently these bat flying grenades don't care about friendly fire, because just like on OG Fortnite, how if somebody take my scar, I'll hit them with this pump and make them give it back to me. One of the bat flying grenades stuck Harry right in the shoulder, man. They slimy, straight back dough and shit. So Harry ends up pushing Peter, and Peter started shooting some of that organic webbing at the bat flying grenades. He ended up grabbing one of the bat flying grenades with some more of that organic webbing. We all know what it really is, but he ends up throwing it at Harry. It makes a huge explosion, so now all that quote-unquote organic webbing is everywhere. But Harry perseveres. He pushes right through there, but he also meets another one of the organic webbing, but this time it's in like this wire type setting, and Harry ends up hitting it, flying off of it, hitting the pipe, then hitting his back, and then falling onto a dumpster to finally fall on the actual ground of the alley with all that water, man. That's like the worst way to go out. Imagine you've been beating somebody's ass all day and they end up beating you with some quote-unquote organic webbing, give you a mean concussion. Matter of fact, a concussion that's so bad that you forgot what he did. But if you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you so much. Over the past like 2 weeks, I done gained about 87 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for that. It's so hard to get subscribers on YouTube, so I'm so grateful for every last one of y'all that watch me, man. I'm real life putting in that grind. I just want to tell y'all that I appreciate y'all for supporting me from the bottom. I will not forget none of y'all. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.